bird feeder spinner. So colorful, so beautiful in your garden. It's M49597, and it's yours for $79.18. But that breaks up into 6 easy payments, our best easy payment plan of $13.20. I love this. Look at when when the birds land on it, it starts moving. And they all get in their own feeder.
They do.
Look at that.
And it makes it go around whichever way you want it to go. It's so much fun. This has been joy for myself, my husband, my 3-year-old daughter, all of the neighborhood kids. It's big, it's beautiful, and it really is fun to watch. It's about 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay,
it actually
so it comes on a big,
is the one right behind us that's staked right here.
Let me go give you an idea. 7 feet. Look at this.
Given an idea there. It has 5 feeding stations, so I just have it on the short part here, but the stake, which is right here, comes with it. I just can't, you know, I'm not tall enough to.
So this just stakes
and that stakes in, and it's an oversized stake as well. It's about 12 inches goes into the ground.
Is this all the assembly? Is just to connect these 2 pieces?
That is it. And then you put these little feeding stations on.
Let's show them a feeding station close up. How much bird seed could I put in it?
It holds probably about 1.5 cups, and each one of these little birding stations has holes in the very bottom. So if it rains, you don't have to worry about it just sitting in there, because birds don't like that. And you also have the 2 little areas on the side where they can land and then just feed.
And there's 5 of these, right?
And there's 5 of them in various locations, and that's the only assembly that you're going to have to do, except maybe putting a little bit of bird seed. And that's
it. It's like an amusement ride for the birds, and they're feeding. And can we show that footage again? That is
so
fabulous.
much fun. It is.
M49597. Watch what happens. The birds
just love it. They're not afraid of it. It's beautiful. I've had somebody actually say to me, the colors that are on each one of these is like 1,000 diamonds that have been crushed and colored, because when the sun hits it, it's just a beautiful array of colors. And there's a great story I was telling you about the gentleman who created this, the grandfather to the company XArt, who is the maker of this, created this 15 years ago, made it, this is funny how the development of things come about, made it out of a wheel from a bicycle, and then used the little feeding ports out of ice trays. How wonderful. Well, the grandson actually made it to what it is now in honor of him, in tribute to him, and it's really a beautiful piece. You know, I remember as a child too, going on my first Ferris wheel.
Oh yeah,
that's like one of the things you'll never forget.
It's exciting, and it's going to be exciting to watch the birds. It's so cool to watch them get on this and get this thing moving. But what I love, Ginger, too, is all the beautiful colors, a rainbow of colors out in your yard.
That's what I love too. I love that it's also 7 feet tall. It's out of the way. The actual circle of the Ferris feeder itself is 2 feet in diameter, so it's quite large, and it's completely treated. It's all made out of metal, completely treated. You don't have to worry about the elements, and you don't ever have to go out and do anything with it except feed your little friends. And look at how many of them that flock to it. They love it.
My producer just told me we're very busy on the phone lines. Please use automated ordering or QVC.com or your mobile apps. We don't have a lot of these to go around, so they are going quickly. $79.18 is your featured price. We've given you our best easy payment plan, $13.20, M49597. So it stands 7 feet tall. What is it actually made of, Ginger?
It's made out of a treated metal, so you don't, it's powder coated, UV protected, weather resistant. It's not something you're ever going to bring in. You put it down, you stake it into the ground, and the stake is oversized as well, so that means it's going to give you great stability.
You know what I love? We have these bird feeders that you have to get the roof on just right in the bottom, because they're so hard to fill.
And they're hard to fill.
With this, you just go up, bring it down, pour it. Yeah, show them how easy this is.
Look at this, that's it. You go in,
great.
you can, and then you take the next one, and you fill it up. And then you take the next one, and you fill it up.
Oh,
and the birds are watching you while you're doing this, I'm sure.
Squirrels will have a hard time climbing this pole, because squirrels are always getting up to my bird feeders.
Right.
And if you have trouble, you just put some Pam on there and watch them. It's funny. They slide down. My grandkids and Beth and I, one day, I've got it recorded. the squirrel kept sliding down.
That is hilarious.
But
what
it's
a show.
tall in a way, but I like that it's so easy to fill.
It is. It's easy to assemble. It takes you a matter of moments to stick that right into the ground. Easy to fill. 7 feet tall.
Ginger, we just went from 800 remaining to 600 remaining.
Yes, and I see
quickly.
why, because it's so different. For any of you who ever thought, yeah, I like the spinners that are out there, but I really love feeding my birds. And that is something completely different that I've never seen.
Whoa, we are busy on the phones. But look at the birds having
look at the
fun
birds.
with this. It's like they're taking a Ferris wheel ride.
They are, and it's a little bit of nostalgia too, because you think of all of the, right now, in fact, you're going to see a lot of the carnivals that are coming to life and the Ferris wheels that they have. And, you know.
That's what we think of with summer, the fairs.
We do, don't we?
Love
it's so much fun. And it's so bright and colorful, but it's also functional and feeding your friends. So you're going to really enjoy this when you get it at home. And it's super simple to assemble as well.
Functional, fun feeding of our feathered friends.
I
How's
love that. You could make a song out of that one, can't you?
So you have red and green and gold and kind of a
coppery
copper,
kind of color.
Purple, red. It's beautiful.
It is. It is. It's just beautiful, and it's going to shimmer in the sunlight and really bring attention. And you have that. I'll flip it around. You have that same on the same
side. This has to be the most unique bird feeder ever.
It is.
Fun
and so much fun.
Yeah.
So when one bird maybe lands on this side, he's bringing it down this way. Then another bird comes and lands this way. You never know which direction it's going to go.
I love it. Only
it's
500.
So fun.
500 now remain at $79.18, our featured price. But on a monthly basis, look at this. Anyone shopping with a major credit card, even if you've never shopped with QVC before, can take advantage of our easy payment plan. 6 easy payments of $13.20. Jeff Meyer's in the house with a Convert-A-Bench. It's up next. But this is a big hit.
It is, and it's so much fun. It's 7 feet tall, right out of the way. The Ferris wheel itself is 2 feet in diameter. It's large. It has 5 huge feeding stations holding about a cup and a half each. So it's plenty. The birds don't have to fight over it. But the fun, you can see it's going left, it's going right, it's going left, it's going right. The birds are all over it. They're not afraid of it, and it's just a joy to watch.
I love it. Thank you, Ginger.
You're welcome.
This is
nice
great.
to see you, sweetheart.
Nice to see you too. Stay on the line. M49597, our Ferris feeder, Kinetic bird feeder spinner, $79.18, $13.20 a month. Stay on the line. We're down to just a few hundred of those remaining. Now, if you missed our today's special value, holy cow, was it popular. 9,600 spoken for at midnight.